Hi everyone. A little update on what's going on. I'm going to do a Westinghouse, a 1962 Westinghouse record player. It's coming up, but right now it's just an update. I'm working on this. I think it's a model 295 Crosley radio, and I have to try and attempt to wind a field coil for the speaker that goes in there. It's what happened was spider was mounted on top of the cone, not under it, on top, and somebody had glued that in, and I don't think it was meant to be glued in. It has to move. Well, anyway, I have to wind a field coil and start with even the form for it. So I bought this rewind here machine. It's a manual hand type, and I opted for this one because it was only 29 bucks, and I don't want to invest a lot of money and stuff that I'm not going to use a lot until I really get to know what I'm doing. So yeah, this one's manual, and it takes like one revolution, like here, to get to, there's eight revolutions. The reason I can't do that, the reason I can't do anything right now, and I'm showing you an old video from several months ago, is because I'm out of commission at this point. My whole left hand, I can't use it. It's numb. My fingers are numb. My hand and arm is numb. The pain is going all the way up to my neck, my back, my chest, around the heart area. This has been going on for about 3 weeks. I went to the doctor emergency room on the 1st of the month, and today's the 13th, I believe. And they told me that it was GERDs. They checked my heart well out with the EKG, and they said there was no heart attack or anything. And it ain't GERDs. I'm telling you that right now. I take acid reflux pills. I never had a problem. I don't believe it. And I was taking the Peps that they recommended, and it ain't doing nothing. So I gotta wait till the 23rd. Jumped up my VA appointment, and hopefully they can get me into this is just a clinic, but they can get me into the hospital section of it. It's a private, it's not military at the hospital. And they get me in there and get me a scan done on my entire arm and perhaps my heart, and find something that's causing this throbbing pain, and I can't use the left hand at all. So anyway, I got this made up on a board, and I got this is an old bathroom type stopper that you put in this, open and close, fill the sink or whatever. I don't ever use these. I don't like these. They just inhibit so I just leave those out, and that's what I made that with. And I put a little, and these are from blinds or some kind of something for the window. I don't know. I found all this stuff. So yeah, this one can move back and forth the length as I'm rewinding, and turns nice and freely. And then this little gizmo here, you've probably never seen me use this one, but I've used it several occasions. It's for printed circuit boards, and adjusted for the length anyway, not too much on the height. I wish I would have made them higher, but anyway, they probably do. I put a wooden dowel in there that'll hold the new magnetic wire, and it can't move. I don't have it mounted on there because it's just pushed up against the board, and that's how that works. yeah, so see how it goes with the manual hand type, and it goes really fast. I mean, I can get, in the thousands in no time. Of course, I wouldn't probably be going that fast. I don't know. And then I can't use my hand to push that down. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So that's it. Let's say, figure out what's going on with this arm. I'll get back on this stuff because I know you guys like radios. A lot of my viewers really don't care too much, I don't think, for the record players. I was raised with this is a 1962 radio, so record player, and without further ado, we'll show that video. Hi everyone, welcome back. Here is another Goodwill special that my wife picked up for me. It's got a tone volume on it, a tone control, and volume, of course. That's the side that says Westinghouse. I feel something shaking around in there. Little vent here with the hinges. Could use some de-rusting. Four metal legs, and the other side it opens. Did I have some stuff? What's on the bottom? Yeah, there's definitely something in there. Just nothing really. So which way's front? Back over here. So we'll open it up. Yeah, I'll have to go with the top camera, perhaps. Will this come off? No, it does not. It's a Westinghouse model H75AC4 at 110, 120 volts, 60 cycles, 50 watts. I don't know if you can see that. We got a 45 RPM adapter in there. Here's something. And another 45. And basically the same old. That's a little slow going down. I guess it has to be cleaned and lubed. See what this is all about. There it is. I don't know if it works, but it's in there. And what the heck is that sticking out over there? That's what's shaking around too? Heck is that? That's kind of weird. Flat on both. Well, it's got a little dealy there. I wonder if that was at one time no, I don't think so. Sure kind of looks like it though. It might, I don't know. Maybe it came from the inside. I don't know. I don't think so. Kind of weird to be in there. This tone arm clamp does not hold good. Let's see what I can do about that. Okay, there it is. See if I can get this to put in here. There it is. Comes right up. Anything on the I can't find it. Get in there and get this out of here. They're all there. Okay, now, what's of luck? Maybe I can get this. Okay, it wants to lift up some. It ain't gonna go too far because of the. If they gave you some extra leads, they'll come up and out this way. I think. I'm thinking. Yeah. How far am I going to get it up though? Or out? Tight fit. Whoa, buddy. Let's see another piece of paper down there. Can I just... Oh, they gave you some... Oh, very cool. Oh, there's a 45 adapter in there. This will come out. That's neat. But how about these? Not so much. Made in Great Britain. Oh, the BSR turntable, yeah. 115 volts, 60 cycle. And here's that 45. January 19. There's a 45. What does that say there? January 19th. Doesn't say a year. I can see it. Well, this is not unplugging. So what good was that, guys? You know what? My old... Why don't, you know, make it easy on me and get this turntable on my way. Here goes the... let's go down this way a little bit. Cutting it out, guys. That way I can get it on my way. I can put... I got a room over here. I gotta get the flashlight on my way. What'd I do that for? Great Britain. Wait a minute. It's a Westinghouse. New Jersey made. There it is. Now I gotta get the speaker, other side of that speaker. Sorry my head's in the way, but... Let's take this out. Speaker looks okay. A little 4-inch speaker. Let's lay it up here for right now. Now this one. The red on it. I'm sure this should go up too, right? Did I? Maybe. Anytime now. There it is. Let me go ahead and open these up while I got the iron on. Be easier to... That's good. That's good. I can get them back in there easier. Looks in good shape. Even got the voice coil dust cover on it. You know, so needs to be clean. I'll put it over here for right now. That's a Westinghouse tube. And this is a Westinghouse, so they're probably original. 50 DC4. These are strange numbers for me. 62, 1962. 5th month, I'm thinking. 62-05. I think that's... Yeah, something's leaking right there. That capacitor there is leaking for sure. Wow. Look at this freaky stuff. Wire wound resistor. Two. There's only two film there. How about that electrolytic filter? Right here it is. Right. Yep. What's the values on them? Oh, there's three. Red is 80. Blue is 40. And green is 20. And black is your common or negative. I see that 3 in there. Couple of jacks here. I mean, jumpers. It's going to be mono, so always looking for the ground. Which is that green, so that's a good color to start with. And then, what did I get here? White. I don't know which one we'll use. We'll use the tip of that one. And put that one right there.
Did you take steps to verify the statement? I did, as God's my witness. It was all straight. I had him identified by two of the servants.
Well, there it works.
I asked all over about him. The story was true. I'll swear it was. Number 21. Your name has been given as Joseph Rogers.
All right.
Is that your real name? Answer me.
No.
Is that your real name?
I don't.
No. What is your name? Peter Death.
Let's see the tone works.
Silence! I compliment you.
That's low.
We thought Lord Wimsey was
High.
dead.
Yeah, it
He was
works.
killed, so the paper said 2 winters ago while shooting big game in Africa. He even left a will proved to £500,000 to his mother, I believe, the Dowager Duchess of
Okay.
Lord Peter Wimsey.
To remove, press and turn clockwise. Clockwise. Okay. I'll buy that. Read, Kenneth. There we go. Come on, you get out of there. It's tall. I did what it said. There you go. Thank you. There's that clip. Okay, good. Stay on there. You piece of crap there. Now she comes out. Well, that turns freely in there. Clean up the rotor. Clean the inside of the stator. Back out of power. There it shows. It's all got to be cleaned up, and that bearing's got to be taken out of there, and that's got to be taken out. Let's take that out first. What do we want? A smaller screwdriver. I had one right here, so we can get this off. It's moving. No, it ain't. It's not moving as good as it's supposed to. I don't want that thing flying. Maybe I get it with the pliers. I got it out far enough. There it is. I'll lay it right there. Lift this up. There's a spacer. Nope, it's all there. Now if I shake this, you should hear it. It'll get a lot cleaner than that. Okay, it'll really rattle. And let me think. The other one. Just had it, didn't I? I did not. Okay, here it is. Lots of luck, Kenneth. There it is. It comes off easy. That's, oh, I'm surprised. Clean that grease up on that and this. How's that little roller turning? Is that turning okay? Not really. That is gummed up. That's supposed to be turning. That's what I like about this synthetic. It cleans as it lubricates. It's good stuff for your car. It's already going to take a little bit for that. A little bit. I don't want to put no channel locks on it, but I'm going to try it anyway. Small ones. There it started. I think it's turning. It was turning. You can see it. Give it a little bit more. Oh man, I smelled that alcohol. A little more. Well, I won't do it until I get this cap off, right? Yeah, now it's turning. It'll turn for you. Now I'm turning it. You can see it turning it. Let's get this bearing off of here. Need to get a cup. It goes down like that. This bearing goes up. So I gotta get a tin and yeah, just like that. And then there's a rubber washer under here too. If I remember right. There it is. Yep, I know these. Getting to know these pretty good. Yeah, that's got to get cleaned up. So you get the idea. Clean that all up. Motor's already lubed and clean and lubed, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's put this in there. Yeah, heck with it. Throw it all in there. Not that washer. I'll just wipe that off. Now I need that brush. I got plenty of these old acid brushes. I just want to see if I get this cleaned up real fast. Okay, I got all this back on the cam. Hear that? I still got to clean up that wheel, but this is just temporary. Just want to show you how good this powder goes on. On and off. There it is. I shouldn't do that until I get this. It wants to move. Maybe not. Okay. And then it turns nice and freely with that bearing all greased up. And then you just, that's how easy it comes off. Easy peasy. So I lubed it there. Bearings all put back together, greased. Cam is greased on the bottom. Hitting that little roller on there. So it's all back together. There, now I need to clean this. Hopefully I'll clean this wheel. Then I'm done up here. And when I put the planter in, I'll just put it on and we'll play it. When it's all said and done. And then if I have to adjust the screw, I will. Wait a minute, where's that spring? Okay, they gotta watch the spring here too. That could be a bear. This screw's got to come out. And this one. Lots of luck. And let me see that big screwdriver. Where did I have that at now? Oh yeah, that's just this here. This is what I was wanting to think of too. This here. I thought there was supposed to be a spring on there. I thought there was a spring on this one. I guess it's just gravity. I know the other ones had springs on them. Some of them do. Let's put it that way. Okay, I think that's good. Wipe it down a little bit. Pretty clean. Now a little oil. That's there she goes. Very good. That one's good. Okay, got that done. Now back to that plate here. Oh. Where I want to put this wood. Get back in there, arm now. Got to go back in there. Go on. Thank you. One there. And one there, I suppose. Oh, it won't be big enough. Okay. Alright, there it came off there. That's what gave. Okay. Did I lose that spring? Yeah, I did. No, it's still on there. The spring is in there. I've got to go back to that area. Where that spring. There it is. Spring's in there. Maybe I should have took that spring out, that screw out last, but so we can get it out of there. There she goes. There it is. Whoa, now. It's going to spring out on me, and I want to go everywhere on the spring. And that goes in there. Notice how I greased that. That's the back of that cam. And there's that little bearing that I greased. Alright. And the rest of it I can just clean. But I do want to clean a lot. See how this gunky grease here? Why did they grease that? And all that crap. This has got to come out. Get cleaned up and oiled on that. Clean this pin off. Feels a little sticky. Okay, that should do it. There it is. There we go. Just let it get in there. Okay. I think that's good. Gonna see that nasty big old cloud of crap. One out of there. Heck with it, I'll just clean my workbench off real good later. I need to get this up so I can get some out of this. Under and over. I think I want to put oil on that. Got this plate back on. That's it. It's all lubed. Really, really nicely. It works. Looks like it's going to work great. Here's the needle that I replaced. It's still probably good. Fix this tone arm clamp. It just bend it, put a bend on it. Nice and secure. So this is all done. I used this, where I can find the box I could show you a little better. Here it is. My rubber cleaner and rejuvenator. I've had this for like 20 years. I don't know if there's any shelf life. But, come in a little bottle and I just put it on with a Q-tip. For sure. Let me get these on. Just had them. There's one of them. They're hard to do, but not so bad if you got this, I guess. There, that's locked in. Loaded. Where's the other one? Did I put that over here too? Right there. And the sink. What? There it is. They're on there, so that's done. Oh, let's go. Oh, wait a minute. You can get that out of there. Hopefully, you can do it. Really? There it is. There they are. Now I'm going to put this back aside. Snap into place. I'm finished with the chassis on this Westinghouse record player. Actually, I cut off the old capacitor can still there. They had a 0.047, I believe it was. I'm pretty sure it was 0.047. It says 600 volts, but it's a going across the negative or the chassis ground to one of the line sides of the cord. So I put a safety cap in there, a 0.047 at 225 volts. Ain't no 600 volts there. And then let me see. Got my 3 filters in there, and down below there is that point. I think it was 0.1. It was, yeah, down below there. It's kind of buried, but so it's all good to go. Just put my cap back on, and then put it all back together in the record player. Everything's done, I think. I remember. So, yeah. Let me get this all back together, and we'll put it back into the cabinet. If it works on that, then it don't work on the 45. Then we know it's the 45 spindle. Obviously. Well, it ain't going to work that way. Now you got to take it all the way back up because it energizes that. Okay, here we go. I might have to adjust that adjustment in there for the arm to lay down. But this should do it. Yeah, that's perfect. Whoa. It's on 78 though. Let's see if it cuts off. Very good. Let's try that one more time now. I had it on, it's got good bearings, I'll tell you that. It should be because I lubed them. Okay, here we go again. Now I got the volume tone all the way down, so. Cartridge is good.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Yeah, I got it on 45.
Ground control to Major Tom.
I'll get it together.
Take your protein pills and put.
Okay, that's that. Put it off. On 45. Well, now we know that that works. I'll never put 478 on this. Yeah, it's got good bearings. I mean, good lube job. Now we're going to try the spindle. I don't know that 45 spindle. I don't, because we know that one works. So, I got to clean this record. Anywho. And I got this record here that I can take this out of. Let me see. Spindle, spindle. Let's see. I think it goes somewhere like this. And then turn. Okay, here we go. Let's take this little deal out of here. Put that up there. Put this there. Now I can put it on 45. It would work. Okay, here we go on that one. Hey, it works. Yes. it works. Cartridge is good. New stylus is good. Let's put this on off. Wait a minute. Let's see if this one works on this side. There it goes. You know, lube, this should just cut off so easily. It does. All right. There's a fix. My wife did good.